a recording.
Recording. Okay, you're going to do the 3, 2, 1.
Yes, I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for the 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Hello.
We're back! Sorry, I'm already peeking. God, I forgot how to be a podcaster. I'm so sorry. Welcome to Sit Back and Overreact, the show where you sit back and we overreact.
Hi, welcome to the show where Julia peeks and then Heather also peeks.
Oh, no.
Literally over and over again.
You're welcome, your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. I guess this is technically a season 2. We have episodes planned out this time. This is exciting.
Yes.
Not that we didn't before, but we have a better schedule of what we're going to record this time. They don't care about that. Heather, what are we doing today?
Yeah.
What are we offering the folks today?
Screw you, Julia. I think it's interesting. We scheduled out all of our episodes. We know exactly what we're going to do, and you don't.
Okay.
So suck it. No, I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want to bore people by accident.
If they're listening to this, they're probably already bored.
Oh my God, you're right. That you have a point there.
No. Yeah, but anyway, we're just gonna kind of chill. I know this is gonna come out the 3rd. Oh wait, no, I think I might have did some calculating wrong. This is sit back and have a chat on the correct Sunday. So
yes, that's exciting. What's up? All right. So yeah, sit back and have a chat. We're just going to talk about what's going on in our lives, which is a lot. Yeah. It's so much. Who wants to start? Do you want to start, or do I have to talk about graduating again?
Yeah, well, I don't know. So, I mean, I guess the main thing that happened while we were on break was that the semester kind of wrapped. Our spring semester, spring 21. What year is it? I don't know.
It's 2021.
Julia now has a bachelor's degree, so that's cool.
Yeah, that happened.
Not sure who let that happen, but
yeah. Yeah, who authorized that? No, it's fine. I'm a good student, so that's great. I'm very tired. Yeah. That's basically what I've been, just perpetually tired.
We're both kind of recovering from this semester just because it's just been so much. And I'm jumping into my summer semester here in a week.
Yeah, no, at least I'm done. You still have more school to do. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I have nonstop schooling until this time next year. So that's
Sounds
fun.
about right. Cool.
But
Good luck with that.
What was graduation like, Julia?
Graduation was, well, you came to visit. That was fun. Heather came to Michigan to visit. And that's very exciting. Yeah, so it was basically the Friday it happened. It was just that was just a virtual commencement. So we all came over to my mom's house, and we watched it on YouTube or whatever, and we got Mexican food, and then they got me balloons and a little succulent tree, and then like a little what's the word? Card. Why did the word card take me so long?
Can we talk about the card?
Sure. Yes, we can talk about the card.
It took me like 15 minutes to pick out a card, and the reason why is because I like to do stupid things with cards.
Yeah.
I like to, like, I've done this to my friends. I've done this to a bunch of people before, where like, if it's, say, their birthday, I'll get them either like a different kind of card that doesn't say birthday, or I'll get definitely the wrong age and then like write it so it's like I think for one of my friend's 18th birthdays I got her a card that said it was like for an 8-year-old boy. It was for an 8-year-old boy. And then I just put a 1 right before the 8.
Right.
It's just like my sense of humor. And
that's so fun.
I was like trying to figure out like a super funny way to do this card, and it didn't really work out the way that I want. I just got you a normal graduation card that was cute, but I was like, no, should I get you a condolences card? I'm sorry for your loss of your stability,
college years, your youth, your stability. That also is true.
I thought about getting like congratulations that was for marriage, but I didn't want your boyfriend to himself.
Oh no, you'd scare him off.
Yeah.
No, so I don't think so. That would have,
Anyway,
that's funny.
Yeah, so I tried my best, but yeah, I just got you a fun card, and it was funny.
Yeah, but then you also forgot to put our mom's boyfriend's name in it.
True,
so like you gave it to me, and then mom was like, you forgot to put his name, and you were like, oh no, and then you ran away, and then you came back and you were like, hey, I got your card, and it was the same card, but his name was written in it.
Well, had you guys not ratted me out, he probably wouldn't have noticed, just saying.
Yeah, no, it was funny. Yeah, no,
it
I
was
loved
funny.
everything. It was great. We drank a lot. We made these cocktails. One was, well, we got made fuzzy navels and then like hairy navels just because I really like peach schnapps.
Well, we
So
should
I just
probably
wanted
explain
cocktails
what
to
that
do with
is.
that. A fuzzy navel is just orange juice and peach schnapps, but then the hairy navel is both of those things, but also you add vodka.
Yep.
But I also found this really fun drink called a woo woo.
Yeah.
And it's just cranberry juice and peach schnapps and vodka. It was very yummy. I really, really liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, very good. And anyway, sorry, I'll get to the rest of my graduation weekend, but that was the next day. We kind of just the way they were doing it was like the in-person part was just like me walking across the stage. So I wasn't scheduled to do that until like 4:30. So Heather came back to my boyfriend and I's city with us, and we watched BoJack Horseman. We finally got her started on BoJack Horseman.
Heck yeah.
Did you like it so far?
I haven't started watching it again just because everything's been so
No.
chaotic, and I have to get my
Yeah,
boyfriend
that's
to
fair.
watch it with me. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
thought
true.
it was really funny.
Yeah, and we played a lot of Stardew Valley. Oh my god, I don't know if I mentioned it. Basically, on our little podcast hiatus, I got addicted to Stardew Valley.
Yes.
So,
And it's
I mean,
funny.
long story short, yeah.
It's funny
I mean, long
because-
story short, I got.
Go
We're
ahead.
talking over each other. Okay, I was just gonna say, I got exposed to basically. I think early April was when I got exposed. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but I just briefly got exposed to COVID. Thankfully, I didn't get sick. I don't even think the guy who tested positive ended up being sick. I think it might have been a false positive, or he was just asymptomatic. Either way, I was just like very strictly quarantined for 2 weeks. So I had nothing else to do. Besides, I thought it would be a perfect way to procrastinate on all my work. So my boyfriend got me hooked on Stardew Valley, which is also a game Heather really likes. So we've just been playing that. When she came over, we played that a lot. What else? Right, and then finally, when graduation happened, it was really fun. It was just this big long line through the field house of my school, and then like I just got to walk across the stage with a little fake diploma they give you. I'm gonna have the real diploma mailed in like a month, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, no, after that we went to this really fancy restaurant and got dinner, and it was delicious and had a lot of wine.
Julie got wasted.
Yeah, but I'm also 22, so it's okay.
Yes, that's true.
But it was really fun. I actually had I was scared that I would be really emotional, but I wasn't. I did a lot of crying the week of, like my last week of college, but like the
Right.
weekend it was like, this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Everything is fine. So that was my graduation experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hurrah.
Oh, yeah. And also, while Heather was here, we went to a little tulip festival in a town nearby, and that was super fun. We got like, sorry, I hope I'm not hitting my mic with my whatever. We got deep dish gluten-free pizza, and that was so fun. We went shopping. We got Mother's Day gifts, which we're not going to disclose in case our mother is listening.
Oh yeah, true. You weren't able to.
Right.
Mother's Day was what, yesterday? What day of the week is it?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even know. It's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
We're filming this the day after Mother's Day, and it was a long story, but like unfortunately I couldn't make it to see my mom for Mother's Day, which was really sad. But next time I see her quite often, so I'm gonna give her both of the gifts Heather and I got her while she was in Michigan. So it'll be great.
Yeah, very fun. Yeah, it was a great little trip. I normally go up to Michigan for a lot longer stretches of time.
Yeah.
So it was nice to just kind of like have a week, and then I just came back, and I've just been getting ready for my semester to start and whatnot.
Woohoo! Cool. Anyway, I talked a lot. Do you want to talk about anything?
Sure.
I guess how your last bit of school was.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh
in
no.
every way. No, it really wasn't. It was good. I guess I don't know. We stopped at the beginning of April. Basically, everything has been a complete like whirlwind of chaos since we stopped, which I think it was a very good call because of that.
Yeah.
So basically, it started with I obviously am a music major. If you didn't know, so I am currently a junior at my school. This is kind of a long-winded conversation for a very it's complicated, but basically I'm currently a junior, but because I'm a transfer student, in terms of my voice classes, like the class where I like do a lot of repertoire and like study like voice in general, I was considered a sophomore because I hadn't done this one big thing called a sophomore decision. Like at the end of every single semester, you have to do a jury. We've talked about that on the podcast before, where it's like you have to basically present the songs and the repertoire you had been working on past semester to the voice faculty, and it's like a test. It's serious, and it's scary. But there's this thing called a sophomore decision that you have to do halfway between a bachelor's degree. So it's like after 4 semesters of lessons, you have to take a sophomore decision, which is just basically a bigger version of that. You have to do a self-prepared piece which is just, you have to work on a piece without any help from your instructor, which is super scary because, you don't
That's
know
so much
how to
pressure.
I know. You don't know how to speak Italian, and it's like you have to figure out how to speak Italian.
Just find an Italian person.
Right.
In the state of Florida. It sounds easy.
Right. Yeah, so this is something that everybody has to go through, at least at my school, in order to get their bachelor's degree. As a transfer student, though, you are not like enrolled in the school at the time in which you would take your sophomore decision. Obviously, when you're a sophomore, you're at your community college and you transfer to your university after that as a junior and a senior, right? So because of my voice issues last semester, I just have some issues with my throat and my voice box. It's just like a medical thing, struggling with that, but I've been doing a lot better with it this semester. Because of that, I actually had to skip my sophomore decision in the fall, but because of just some miscommunication, it basically, I found out with a month of clearance that I had to do this big sophomore decision in the spring. Like, literally, this was like the beginning of April when I found this out, and basically they were saying, yeah, we didn't realize, but you're going to have to do your sophomore decision like yesterday, so you have about 3 weeks to get ready. You have 3 weeks to do your self-prepared, which most of the time people have about 4 months to do it. So I was like, oh my God. And it was partially my fault because I think I did not, I was not clear with my voice instructor that I had like switched majors. It was a whole thing. That it basically accelerated that process with a very, very little clearance time. For either of us. So it was very scary going into it, knowing that I had basically just started on my self-prepared, but I did it, and it went surprisingly well, all things considered.
That's still good. Yeah, that's great. I'm really happy for you that like you were terrified to do a thing, and then you did the thing, and it wasn't as bad as you thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean it.
But
after I mean, I received all of my feedback, and they said if I were a like performance major, I probably wouldn't have passed. Which is, that's 100% what they told me. But I'm not a performance major. I really only study voice at the principal level, which just means that I'm not studying voice for the purpose of becoming an opera singer. I'm studying voice for the purpose of understanding the repertoire and more from like an educational perspective. Yeah, that's true. So I was like, heck yeah, dude, because I have no interest at all to be a performer, really. So I'm just like, this is great. I don't have to do it anymore. So yeah, sweet. I was able to do that. That was mainly the main stressor, because I had to really like double down on all of my repertoire at the last second, which usually you want to be done with all that before you even get there, you know? Yeah. So right. Yeah, but that was my main stressor. And then in order to go to Julia's graduation, I actually had to do one exam early, and then I had to do 2 or 3 exams when I was in Michigan. So that was really like a lot. But I think it went well.
Which I felt terrible about. I was like, I kept telling her, like, Heather, if you can't do it, there's no pressure. If you can make it to my graduation, cool. But if you have a million things you have to push back, I would feel terrible. But it seems like you got everything done. So.
Yeah, it actually worked out really well, because the exams that I had didn't land on very specific days. Like, there was one, like the day that we had the online ceremony where we got the Mexican food and stuff, I had done 2 exams that morning, but they like were timed out to the point where I wasn't going to be doing them while that was happening. I just got them done and then booked it to do that ceremony with you guys, and it worked out fine. And then there was another one that was on a totally random day, so it was no big deal. And I got great grades on all of them. I'm like, woo! I got like a 98 on one. I got a 98.9 on another. I did get an 88 on my theory exam.
Oh no, call the authorities in 88.
Listen,
how disappointing. No, you're
no. Well, and I'm honestly happy with it because I actually ended up getting all A's this semester, which I'm very proud of, because last semester I did not. I was unable to do that.
Oh.
Which, I mean, it meant like one class was an 88, you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is it all worked out and it went fine. It was really, really stressful, but everything is fine.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been, I don't know, just since school isn't, here's my big fear with graduating college, right? I've definitely been terrified that I would graduate college and then I would have nothing to do and then I would just like sleep in. So I do sleep in sometimes. Okay. But I generally try to keep busy because I'm scared of feeling like I have nothing to do and my life is meaningless, right?
Sure.
So I don't have to settle on any of that existential dread. I just am trying to keep busy. So with like obviously I actually do have I'm working at a family friend's, or family members, I should say, cleaning company at the moment, just to be vague about what it does and what it is and what it's called. So that's been great. That's been a new job. I'm glad I don't work for insert delivery driving app here because I had issues with that. I got to a point where I kind of hated doing it. But it's very flexible and like the hours are great. The pay is great. It's a really good, obviously it's not my field, but I'm very grateful and happy to have some form of work after I graduate.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that being said, I'm still trying to like keep busy and like, I've started like ghostwriting, freelance, which is also really great. Been writing for a project for that. And what else have I been doing? Oh yeah. So what happened was, I think the day before I think the day before my graduation or something like that, my boyfriend was talking to me and he was like, "Hey, you're gonna have a lot of time on your hands." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Why don't you start a vlogging channel? Why don't you make little writing vlogs?" And I was like, so I made a writing vlog. So we'll see if I keep it up, but it was really fun. I made it within a week, which is like what you're supposed to do with vlogs. Like you're supposed to be fairly consistent with making them. And not have to all be vlogs, but I don't know, I kind of just figured maybe when I have time I'll just make little videos about writing and books and maybe movies here and there, but like just reading, I don't know, stuff like that. I want to make an office tour video because I think my office is very cute and I just want to show it off.
Can you please do that before you move? That's another thing we haven't talked about yet, but can you do that before you move, actually?
Yes. No, that's my plan. I'm going to do it this week or film stuff for that this week.
Yes.
That's another thing that's happening. I'm moving.
Yeah.
Which I'm very, oh my God, I'm so thankful. Because my boyfriend and I we were waiting on like an application and like we were getting all this like financial stuff in order, like we weren't sure if we were accepted for a long time. And it wasn't until we were at that tulip festival. We were at lunch at the place where we got gluten-free pizzas or whatever. And I was waiting in line because we were done with eating so what happened was my boyfriend went in line to get us boxes and then he got a call and he had to run out and I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's his dad or something. I'm gonna go get the boxes. Mm-hmm. So I jump in line to get the boxes and then I feel him come up beside me and he puts his arm around me and he's like, "We got it." I'm like, "We got it." I just started trying to internally squeal because I didn't want to start screaming in the middle of the restaurant. I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my God." So we got accepted for our apartment, which is very exciting, and
yes.
We move May 26th. We have a couple days, we have 4 days to move in, actually. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 days to move in, which is great. We don't have to just move everything all in one day, which is very exciting.
Yeah, no, that would be nice.
Especially since I've mainly in the past few years had experience moving in and out of dorms where they give you 12 hours to get out. So that's definitely appreciated and very exciting. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, no, that does mean we are moving, and my beautiful setup will have to be redone at the new apartment. But good news, I'm gonna do an office tour here, but oh my God, when I get to the new place, I'm gonna decorate that place so hard, and I'm absolutely gonna do an apartment tour.
Oh, fun. That'll be great.
Because it's just gonna be my boyfriend and I. We won't have any other roommates, which we were very excited about. We were very eager to just be on our own, which we're just so happy. And yeah, it'll be so exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really funny when you guys found out. You got, from my perspective, I was just sitting at the table, and your boyfriend had gotten up to get the boxes, and then you had gotten up to get the boxes, and then you came back, and Julia was like freaking out, and then you guys were like, "We got it," and I was like, "Yeah, you got the boxes. Congratulations!" Like, do you want a gold sticker or something? Like,
God, I do want a gold sticker. I worked hard for that was a very long line. I waited long for the box. I waited so long for the boxes.
I'm just like a total dummy, so I just like didn't get it, but it was really funny. And then I got you guys some candles as a housewarming gift.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Yeah, because she was talking about like, oh my God, guys, I want to get you a housewarming gift, and I was like, well, we don't know if we got it or not. And then after lunch, she was like, okay, now I have to. So we got these very great candles. I have them already packed away, so they're ready for when we get to the new place.
Nice.
So yeah, we've just been packing all so well, because we only have today we have like 20 a little over 2 weeks to pack everything, which is actually good. I just, so just getting everything sorted and all that stuff.
Nice. Yeah, so that would be great.
Yeah.
I am luckily not
Anyway,
moving.
You can talk next.
No, yeah.
I've been talking.
I don't know. What else do I... Oh, yeah. This summer, I'm getting ready for that right now. And that's kind of been crazy. Just because I'm going to be taking 3 classes. One of them is making up my voice lessons from last fall when I was sick. Then I'm going to be taking a music history class, which will be interesting. And I'll be taking an internship, which is very scary because I have not found one yet. And that should be starting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So this next week before classes start, I'm just going to be scrambling like a mad dash to figure out what internship I'm going to do and see if I can find anything, because it's really hard. Like, there's nothing in my area. Like, it's not like I live in LA or anything where there'd be, internships in the music industry. That's actually true. Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
And there are some remote because of COVID and whatnot. But for the most part, it's just like, it's very dry right now. So I have to like manually reach out to a bunch of companies and be like, hey, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'll bet that's even hard. I'll bet that's super hard with like music too, or at least creative fields in general, to find like, I guess, to find an internship in general, but especially one that like actually will pay you.
Well, I'm not even looking for one that'll pay me. I'm just looking for one that'll give me experience and college credit, I don't even care if they pay me or not. So
I guess that's fair. That's, obviously the college credit is necessary and important, but like, I don't know. Like, my internship was unpaid, and thankfully it wasn't terribly demanding. It was like once a week I had to go there. I had some like, some stuff I had to schedule, but like other than that, it was pretty chill. Right. But like, I don't know, like, I definitely am of the belief that, like, I feel like unpaid I don't know if this is a hot take or not, probably not, but I just feel like unpaid internships are kind of outdated, especially when so many students, like, not every student is, like, living at home and, like, has the accessibility, and, like, just can do manual labor for free, and I, like, because, like, I don't know, some people, like, a lot of students are, like, self-reliant and stuff, and, like, don't have parents to like help them does that make sense?
No,
so I just feel like I just feel like people should be paid for their work, even if it is for an internship. It just
no, I totally agree with you, but
I'm not saying you need to like go and find one. I understand like it, but
you're saying as a general concept.
I feel bad that I feel bad that you're gonna go through all this work finding an internship, but like it's likely that they won't pay you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But maybe you'll get lucky. I don't know, but
it does suck. But I'm not super worried about it. I'm just gonna kind of treat it like any other class and just call it.
That's true.
But I mean,
I guess that's fair.
It'd be nice, but
I guess that's fair.
I'm not super worried about it.
I hope you find something for sure.
I'm trying to look for something that's like, because I'm currently a Bachelor of Arts in Music major, so I'm not like a specific niche within the field of music, so I kind of have a little bit more leeway there.
Would you be able to find something at like a radio station, like a local radio station?
Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna go next. I've been looking at like music publication companies where like there was this one internship that I applied to where it was like, oh, help us, get our database of music under control, and it was like a remote opportunity. I was like, that sounds like fun, like doing like music librarian type work, which I think that I would enjoy. But because I my ultimate goal is to do like composition and arranging. Yeah. But I also have to understand that that is not just a cut and dry field. Like, it's not like you are an accounting major and then you become an accountant and you work as an accountant until you die. It's more so like you have a lot of odd jobs. Some of them might be music publication. Some of them might be music blogging, which is like what I'm looking at right now. Some might be, you know, doing freelance composition. Some might be just doing miscellaneous arranging. Like, it's just very much it's not as cut and dry as that. So I'm just kind of figuring out where I think I would like to work and knowing that it's probably not going to be the same job forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, which is okay.
Yeah,
you just got to learn.
Yeah, no, freelancing has been difficult, at least on my end for sure. Obviously, I've only been graduated for like a week. Right. Over a week, but like, yeah, no, I've been applying to places like crazy, applying for small jobs like crazy, and just, yeah, nothing crazy. I'm still pretty stable, which I'm really lucky, and I feel pretty stable. Yeah. And things are changing, but like in a good way. So
totally.
I've had like a couple offers for like jobs and work in my field, but like nothing super cut and dry. But
sure.
I did get an offer to like with like a couple of people I went to school with, but I wasn't super good friends with. But basically I've been invited to AD on a short film in June, which is very exciting. So I don't know all the details for that, and like hopefully that pans out well and that happens. I don't see why it wouldn't, but like if there's anything I know about film, it's just the film industry, it's very unpredictable basically. But I'm definitely excited for that. I really hope that pans out successfully, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What else? What should I talk about next? Oh yeah, because I'm moving, I'm selling stuff, so that's been interesting. Just on Facebook Marketplace, just like movies and books and art supplies and stuff like that I kind of want to get rid of, but I also think like has some value, so like people might like it. So, but yeah, I've sold all of my what have I sold so far? I had like a big bundle of not even Marvel, like just superhero movies, like superhero DVDs. So I think I've sold all of those now.
Oh, you've actually
between
sold
like
stuff.
2 different. Yeah, I've actually sold some, not for a lot. Like it's because I was going through Facebook Marketplace just to like for each of the things just to see roughly what other people were pricing stuff as. It was actually interesting because like books tended to be priced like between like, I don't know, $5 and $10 each, maybe a little less, but like roughly. But DVDs are like $1 to $3 each.
Oh, yikes.
So it's really interesting how like books are seen as more valuable than DVDs. But people want to buy DVDs, so like I'm not going to complain.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no, I've got all of those. I've just been struggling with like people who will reach out like, hey, I want this, I'll come at this time, and I'm like, cool, and then they don't show up. Like I had 2 people that just didn't show up today. I think one guy communicated with me, but the other girl didn't. But I did have one person that did pick up the rest of the superhero movies. But yeah, I sold. It was kind of funny because I had like because I was decluttering all my DVDs, and I had like a box set of the first 3 X-Men movies. And I was like, okay, I'll keep number 1, but I don't want X-Men 2 and 3. Yeah. I'm never gonna rewatch X-Men 2 or 3. Like I'm good. Like if I want to like do like a fun double feature of like X-Men 1 and then First Class. No, I'm sorry, X-Men 1 and then Logan. Like that would be a trip.
Sure.
But yeah, but yeah, no, I sold those. I did also sell First Class, which is why that's on my mind. The couple Marvel, well, I mostly wanted to sell my Marvel and Disney DVDs and Pixar DVDs, because I say I have, but I mooch off of your Disney Plus.
True.
So I don't need them anymore, because I can just watch any Marvel movies I want whenever, and and Disney movies whenever. But yeah, the Marvel movies I was hanging on to was like Captain America 1 and 2, and then Thor 2 for some reason. I had 2 and not 1. What were the other ones? I think that's all I can remember, but I feel like there were more. But
just miscellaneous movies.
Yeah, miscellaneous movies. I had that bundle. I still have a bunch of animated kids movies that I want to get rid of, and then what was the other one? Just some miscellaneous stuff. Like I had someone who was supposed to come and pick up today, but he's going to be here on Wednesday now, to come and pick up my copy of The End of the Tour, which is a Jesse Eisenberg movie, but also Jason Segel is in it.
Oh, I think I heard a little bit about it, but I'm not unsure.
Yeah, I just wasn't into the movie, and I've never picked it up since I've bought it, so I was like, I don't need this movie. I love Jesse Eisenberg, but, like, the movie's, like, okay. What other miscellaneous stuff? I think I was gonna donate that one Robin Williams movie, What Time May Pass, What Time May Come. The one where he dies.
I'm not sure.
I know. It's a really sad Robin Williams movie where What Dreams May Come. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, it's just he just dies and it's really sad, and I was like, it's too sad. I like sad movies, but like for some reason that one just like hit different.
Yeah.
What else? I don't think I'm planning to sell 7 pounds. That Will Smith movie. Like I said, I like sad movies, so I think that's what I'm keeping. So yeah, the DVDs are just so crazy because it's like I did not expect them to become so outdated by the time I was in my 20s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I rarely reach for my DVD collection anymore. It's bonkers.
It's funny because I remember when we were kids, you would literally like alphabetize them. One time you put them in order per their IMDb rating.
Oh my God. Not even Rotten Tomatoes, just IMDb.
IMDb rating. It was so funny.
That's so funny.
Because we couldn't find any freaking movies, and you're like, oh, that was like a 7.7 out of 10.
I need you to find this movie based on what you think it's objective, whether or not it's objectively good or not. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Or subjectively, I should say. But yeah, oh my God. Yeah, crazy really stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to talk about?
Yeah,
Any
sure.
fun...
So, this semester, I feel like more than any other semester, I learned a lot about how taking care of yourself is worth more than getting the best grades on the planet and being the best at everything.
Shocker.
I know. Well, no, because I feel like when I was at my community college, a lot of what I did was just basically destroy myself and my mental health to make sure that all of my work got done. And I felt like I didn't learn as well. I felt like I hated everything. True. I felt like I didn't even want to be there. And I feel like this semester, I started the semester out strong in terms of like diet and exercising and whatnot. At the end of the semester, not as much, but generally I have spent less time studying and more time taking care of myself. Not only in the sense of like trying to eat well and exercise, but also in the sense of like investing in hobbies and whatnot, and that has been so great for my mental health because I feel like
woohoo,
even
like
when I'm
podcast.
Stressed out, the podcast for sure. But then also, I made an investment.
Oh right, yes, that's true. This is a thing that happened.
I'm not one to like buy things I don't really need. I mean, I kind of have a tendency to, but normally when I buy something, I want to have a use for it. So I'm not one to like really spend lavishly, and it's not like I bought like $1,000 Gucci bag. I bought a Switch Lite. Right. I love video games, and I have loved them since I was like 6 years old, when my grandma and I would like pimp out and literally play violent video games on her PC.
Oh my God.
So I've always loved video games because that was something I did with her, and I did it with our dad and stuff. And yeah, so I bought a Switch, and I love every second of it. I've used it every single day since I bought it, which was like, 2.5 weeks ago or something. Not that long, but...
I've seen her island. It needs work, but she's getting there.
Yeah, my Animal Crossing island. It's a little bit better. You saw it a couple weeks ago. If you know anything about Animal Crossing, you know that's what this is going to be about. But as of right now, I have, I think 3, almost 4... more villagers, so I think I have like 6 or 7 total. I have like the main building set up, the main town hall. I have the cool the shop, and I'm the what is it called, the clothing store is going to be done tomorrow, and I'm just kind of like slowly getting all of that done. But I bought Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been really enjoying that. This is just like a fun chill game. I've also been playing Dead by Daylight, which I've told you a little bit about, but basically my
it's a murder game or something. Yeah,
it is murder.
It is such murder.
I'll explain it to anybody who doesn't know. It's really popular right now, so I'm sure a lot of people know what it is. But so basically it's this game where you play with 4 other people. Oh, and I should say, the main incentive of me getting the Switch was that my 2 best friends from high school have Switches. Well, one of them mainly had one and has had one for a long time. And she was like, hey, other two best friends, you should buy Switches so we can all play Dead by Daylight together. So we both did, for the purpose of playing this one game. And we play other stuff too, but this game is like so much fun. It's you play with 4 people as like survivors, and then there's like a 5th person who's playing a killer, and it's like you get into this map and the killer has to like find you. It's basically like messed up hide and seek, where it's like the killer tries to come find you and then chases you down. He this is a little bit graphic, I guess, not really at all, but he like, you know, cuts you down,
he stabs you in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. But he it's kind of weird because the main like thing is basically the killer's incentive is that he's trying to please like this entity, and he's like, it's a sacrificial like type thing. It's like sacrificial themes, so it's like the killer's main goal is to sacrifice the 4 survivors in order to please this all-knowing weird like spider thing. I don't know. And so the killer like has to get you, and then they have to put you on this like hook, so it like hooks through your arm, and it's really gross. Then like you have 4 other people that are actual players, like actual people, and they can like take you off while the killer's gone, and you have to run away. And basically the survivor's goal is to like start these generators up, and then once all the generators are started, they can escape. But yeah, it's just kind of like a round based kind of fun video game. So me, my 2 best friends from high school, and my boyfriend have all been playing together, and it's just been so much fun. We've just been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, I feel like that has been, because I got it before my semester ended, and I feel like I didn't study as much as maybe I would have because I was playing games with my friends. But it was like I felt so much better about my exams knowing that I had taken the time that like I actually needed to do that. You know what I mean? Like instead of just working 100%. Nonstop on those exams, like I feel like I did better overall because I took care of myself first, and it allowed myself to indulge in interests. That's my point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I'm so hungry. Did I eat dinner? Oh, I think I forgot to eat dinner. It's fine. Everything's so much fine. Dinner
beforehand. I bought like those
our monthly update, our very groundbreaking update. I ate so much dinner.
I ate dinner. Julia, I forgot to eat dinner. Like that makes so much
sense. Very important updates for our very loyal podcast audience.
Our 5 listeners, we love you.
Stop making kissing noises. I hate that.
Thanks.
I hate it so much.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to chat about, or are we going to call it?
I don't know. Just trying to make the money and freelance and still feeling stable, I guess, after graduation, which is, I guess, all I can ask for. And everything's changing, but like in a good way. And
yeah, everything's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all is well. So I hope you guys are excited for this next season, because we've got all sorts of fun stuff planned. I'm really excited.
Do we want a sneak peek about what we're gonna do? Or is it gonna be all a surprise?
Well, wait. You know, we could actually sneak peek because, well, I think we decided that we're not going to do the sneak peeks on Instagram anymore because they're really annoying to edit. So,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Next week we're going to be talking about, we're going to be reacting to each other's favorite music. So it's going to be really fun.
Cool. That's very fun.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thanks. And
okay, bye.